Hello, my friends. Welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Master Detective Archives Rain Code for the Nintendo Switch. My name is FlightlessBird, this is our Storybiz Gaming channel, and today we're loading in here after jumping through some sort of weird portal. Let's see what we have to find today. What the heck is going on here? Why do I have a huge chain attached to me? Yeah, that would be about right. I like the huge cloak.
Where am I?
What do you think of my awesome powers? This is what you obtained in exchange for your memories, Master.
Okay, how is this good?
You did this, Shinigami? Is this why I made a pact with you? I don't understand any of this. Where are we?
Simply put, it's an alternate universe. It's got that kind of vibe, right?
Yeah, it kind of does.
An alternate universe.
Almost reminds you of palaces from Persona 5.
And you don't sound surprised. Come on, it's awesome. You probably think it's cliched, huh? Well, this isn't any old alternate universe. Check this out. Ta-da! This is the Mystery Labyrinth. It's a maze that materializes mysteries from the real world.
Maze that materializes mysteries.
Materializes mysteries?
Yeah, I like it when the protagonists are on the same page.
Unsolved mysteries become lost to time, right? Well, here, they actually take shape as a mystery labyrinth. Now, this maze is the materialized form of the unsolved murders that took place on the Amaterasu Express.
I'm interested.
This maze is the mystery?
So what does this look like?
I have the power to interact with this mystery labyrinth. That's why we were able to come here in the first place. Master, we're gonna beat the Amaterasu Express Massacre Mystery Labyrinth.
What happens when we beat it?
In every case, there's a hidden truth, and we have to find the truth deep inside this mystery labyrinth. So, if we beat this mystery labyrinth, the truth of that case will be revealed. Naturally, so will the true identity of the killer. Now, let's solve this thing.
We'll discover the killer's identity too?
That seems helpful.
You couldn't solve it in reality, so we're solving it in this alternate universe. They're two sides of the same coin. But whether or not you discover the truth depends on the person entering the labyrinth. The more complex the mystery is in the real world, the more complex the maze will be too.
Okay, that makes sense.
Killers in real-world cases throw whatever obstacles they can at investigators, right? Those are also materialized into the maze, so this is gonna be a tough battle.
So, you're saying there are traps in there?
Yep. Looks like you're finally getting
I
it.
can't have a labyrinth without traps, right?
Now that I've explained it all, let's head into the dungeon.
Hold on. I don't understand any of this.
Seriously, you don't get it?
A mystery labyrinth is a maze based on a real mystery. This one is formed from the murder on the Amaterasu Express.
Yep, you're right so far.
So, if there's always a hidden truth inside a mystery labyrinth, if we keep going, the Amaterasu Express case will be solved?
Yup, you totally get it.
What? I don't get anything! This makes no logical sense!
Oh, leave logic outside the door when you start talking to a ghost.
Sheesh. This is why you're a benchwarmer detective. You're in an alternate universe and hung up on details.
Of course I am!
Okay, I'll explain more about how it works as we explore the mystery labyrinth. If you have any more questions along the way, stare at my boobs for 8
Oh,
seconds.
what?
That'll make all your worries disappear.
No, it won't! Please, explain everything now!
Relax, relax. I'll tell tell you in due time. Come on, let's go. Time to unriddle this mystery labyrinth. Sorry, I forgot to mention the important keys. Whoopsie.
Keys? You mean for opening doors in the dungeon?
Yeah, something like that, but keys in the mystery labyrinth are used to break through mysteries. They're called solution keys, and they're essential to clear the mystery labyrinth.
So, where do I find them?
Solution keys are materialized clues for a case. Normally, you'd get them during the investigation. You kinda had to rush through the investigation this time around, so let's briefly review the case. For starters, try to recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express? The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
What? You okay there?
Here's your solution key.
Okay, she just barfed out her key. It's a map of the train. We've seen this before many times. Also, the route map of the Amaterasu Express. And a coin log, the train did not stop once during the departure.
So this is a solution key. But what?
What do you mean?
Why'd it come out of your
I don't
mouth?
have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
That is gross.
You put thought into this?
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
All right, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving. Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
That's correct. Well, no other alive passengers. Avex and Pucci's forts prove there were no other passengers besides 6 people inside the train car.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch, in the first car's infirmary.
Well, it's the first one we detected. It doesn't mean he died first, right?
I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
A nice second Zilch chest. Yeah, I noticed that too.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Not really. There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
Zilch's corpse discovered in car 1. It was burnt to a crisp.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Melamie's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
Melamie's corpse discovered in car 2. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
Well, there was an alternate route that the train could have went. What if we went through that alternate route and something happened there? Now then again, it did look dark outside, so it looks like we did enter a tunnel.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout.
Correct.
There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
wonder if that's a clue.
There was a blackout and a shaking when the train entered the tunnel. There was another shaking when the train exited the tunnel.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first two cars.
Poochie's corpse discovered in car 3. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is just barely recognizable.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train.
Mm-hmm.
When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating.
Because the power went out.
And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
The backup control system status was operating. Did the main control system fail?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right? He was also covered in burns.
Zangi, yeah.
Was there anything strange about that corpse?
There was the knife wound in the middle, right?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh, that must have been the final corpse.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Zangi's corpse is covered in car 4. The entire body has been burnt to a crisp. Zangi's fort created this recorded message. It was saved in the cell phone found on his corpse.
Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was.
But we're assuming it's Aphex.
But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
The burnt corpse thought to belong to Aphex had what appeared to be a stab wound in its chest.
Also, judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
The plate identified car 5 was burnt and distorted in an unusual manner.
Oh, and the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Because it was bloody. The infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood splattered on the interior lock.
Uh-huh. So, I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station, according to the Peacekeepers' reports, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me.
The victims all burned to death, according to Peacekeeper's report.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
There was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
You get that checked out.
Catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
A solution key is a manifestation of clues related to a case. You can acquire update 1 by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking out 1 if the mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve. There's bound to be some useful information.
Shinigami's Tutorial Corner!
Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you can get when your detective rank increases.
Hey, Master, do you need a power-up?
Labyrinth skills can be checked and acquired in the ability sections of the notebook
Set
menu.
whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by saying them, but it requires memory costs, so pay attention to how much you have left.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
I wonder if the memory points are going to be like the skill points in the Danganronpa series, you know, that allow you to get more time or more bullets or, you know, stuff like that.
Will things really turn out fine?
I'm sure it's fine. There's nothing wrong with following a death goddess into a weird alternate dimension created temple. By the way, she's still walking in the distance. Oh, she's walking up. Oh, now she stopped. She's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hurry up." I was wondering if she would just keep walking on and disappear.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
You're... what?
Better write this down.
There are places in Memory Labyrinth where the path just keeps going on and on. You can't move on until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. Okay, by the way, I did switch the Y and X keys. So now when I do QTEs, it's set up in the way that I remember based on playing PlayStation.
You definitely want to remember this.
In solution keys, you can review the info of acquired solution keys. Okay, I don't think we need to go through all this again.
Come on, pay attention.
In abilities, you can check master status as well as acquire in-set labyrinth skills.
You better not be skimming over this.
In status, you can check master detective rank, detect points to effective skills when they're
Hey,
set.
Master, do you need a power up?
In skills, labyrinth skills can be acquired by picking a skill mass you want and spending SP.
Set whichever skills suit you best.
You can activate labyrinth skills by setting them, but requires memory costs. Alright, so we have 4 memory points to start. Okay, increase stamina. I mean, this one is the first one we have to do no matter what. Oh, I didn't equip it. I should have equipped it. Okay, we have 3 more points left. In reasoning deathmatch sequences, shorten the assist abilities recovery time. In Shinigami puzzle sequences, remove 1 solution key, Shinigami will barf up. Yeah, it seems like these are like Danganronpa. Should we get both of these? Rotation speed. Okay, there's a lot here. I think I'm probably just gonna go for the 2 outside ones. And the next level up, I think we'll just go for the stamina one here. We'll save this last point. Oh, this is wild. So it said just to run forward. Wow, look at this. It's so cool.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Q? Is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
I think it's Star Trek.
Not exactly monsters. You are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. You have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Oh, mysteries don't have to be enemies. I mean, there's stuff we're trying to solve, but... I mean, you could say mysteries are tools helping us to understand the truth. This place is wild.
Hmm?
What the heck?
What is that?
What is going on? What the heck is... It's that Peacekeeper, Goldor.
What the? There are monsters here!
At least it looks like, right?
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that cues make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
Yeah, Swank, that's the guy.
If the Peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime.
I mean, he's not wrong in thinking that, right?
So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am.
I am!
Okay. What's happening now? Uh, Okay, we just reached down and threw it and grabbed a sword. I don't know if that's how that works, but you know, whatever.
Sword?
I'll take it.
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth.
Looks pretty awesome to me. That sword looks great.
Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom. Let's do this.
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway,
Really helpful, Shinigami.
damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here, oh boy,
That must be a stamina thing.
you'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you'd better be super careful. Come on, pay attention.
Traps and obstacles lying wait inside the mystery labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them, and my stamina will decrease.
Master?
It's game over once stamina runs out, so be careful as you uncover the truth. Now, if this is anything like Danganronpa, I remember during the bullet time sequences, I would purposely let the bullet time run out fully to hear everything before I did anything. I wonder if that's going to be kind of like this. Oh my god, what the heck?
I'll tell you a Mystery Labyrinth secret.
During the reasoning death match, a mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case.
Dodge, duck, dodge.
You can dodge a wrench. Getting hit by a statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, and right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge.
Come on, pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very last second, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you can make, the bigger bonus you'll get later, so give it a shot if you got the
Don't you
guts.
forget.
The bonus for successful daring dodges is based on the max amount you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with a solution blade to fight back against phantoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right?
To expose a contradiction, you gotta pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the solution blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammable statement and slash it.
Slash those suspicious statements!
If you slash a statement containing contradiction with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the mystery phantom.
Oh?
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the time means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly. Coffee and dining car.
You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives. That's the only explanation. Everyone
Trying to do the
else
daring
is dead.
dodge.
You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Oh, I can't dodge to the left. That's why I got damaged so much. He's treating me like I'm the culprit. What should I do? Yeah, to prove you're not master, look for a clue in the solution keys. Or something that proves I'm not the culprit. Okay, so there's only... I can't... Okay, I understand now. I was trying to dodge to the left and I couldn't dodge, and I wanted to know why I couldn't dodge. You can jump too.
That's the only explanation.
You can duck.
Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
And this one I had to slash. How do I slash?
What do I do?
Master!
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I
Need to
forgot to
draw
put this.
this out.
How do I slash?
You're the culprit behind this
Okay,
case.
there we go.
You murdered
So I slashed with
5
Y.
bastard detectives. That's the
Or
only
X.
explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
I mean, it's good that I'm figuring this out now.
I'll slash through this mystery.
That looks so Danganronpa-ish. I love it.
No! There's no way I could have done it! I wasn't conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Oh, that's where we passed. Oh, I totally forgotten about that. Testimony to detectives photography image.
You were out the whole time.
Looks like there are more solution keys to choose from. The number of keys will change between RDMs. Use the correct key and slash through the contradiction in the inflammable statement.
You better not be skimming over this.
I already mentioned this, but attacking with the wrong solution key makes seem damage. So we had testimonies to detectives and the photography image. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm doing yet, so let's hold on.
You're the culprit. You knew it was drugged.
Am I doing the dodge correctly?
That's how
Super
you
dodge?
avoided being knocked out. The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all.
Ow.
You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink it.
Only pretended to drink it.
Master?
You really drink the coffee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know it was drugged and was pretending to drink it.
You
Okay,
were out.
so... The photography image shows me drinking the coffee. Okay, that's what I do.
Ridiculous. You're the
Okay, I can't jump over that.
You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out.
That one goes pretty fast.
The other detectives were drugged. You went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee and only pretended to drink
Okay, I missed that one. Slash this one.
This is the truth! Zange's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Exactly. That picture actually came in handy. And did we defeat it?
Did I defeat it?
Oh, the protagonists are on the same page.
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the Peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the Peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth. Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the mystery labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the mystery labyrinth. The progress you've made in the mystery labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
Oh, thanks.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how.
Fair enough.
More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master.
Oh, come on. No.
No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
Hey.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
Wait, whoa.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? Do you have any guesses?
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car, the culprit must have been on the train before anyone else.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't, because they're all dead!
You aren't taking this very seriously, are you?
Wait, can't you do something with the labyrinth? Like, bring back their memories or something? This place is so neat.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Whoa.
Huh?
Oh my god. What the heck?
Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine.
I think she just reaped my soul.
Anyway, take a look. I'll use the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is the culprit one of the six on the train?
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes. Which is it?
There's only one truth.
Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. So my theory on this is, and this is something I think I talked about in the last part, someone murdered someone before the train ever got going. And I think I think the culprit is Aphex. Because Aphex knows if he uses his power, he can show that there's only 6 people on board. So all the suspicion is that there's only 6 people on board. But then again, you could say the same thing about Poochie. But Aphex is the one who initiated it, right? So basically what you do is you take a body, you put it on the train, you take off your necklace, you put the necklace on the body, and then you kill everyone, and it looks like you died too, but you never died, and the Aphex's power and Poochie's power would have never detected the 7th person because the 7th person was already dead and therefore had no heartbeat. So I'm gonna say yes. Wait, can I talk to her?
Then...
Was the culprit among the 6 people or not?
Master?
Pick the door you think is right. Time to see if the deductions up to stuff, Master. I'm going yes.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes.
Right here! Okay, let's go.
We also know it has to be one of the 6 on the train because there's no way to get on or off the train once it starts. So there's no way it could have been a 7th person.
Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Okay. So far, so good. Oh, he's back.
Ah! Something happened! Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
No, I think it showed up because we made the right choice. I mean, he wouldn't care if we made the wrong choice. Right? Also just so insane. Testifying to detectives and
Your
map.
deduction is wrong. Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
That's impossible.
You 2 committed the crime. In that case, it all fits. Even if you couldn't do it alone, it was possible with an accomplice.
No, it's not.
You created an alibi for yourself by drinking the coffee and knocking yourself out.
There was a lot of statements there.
Right.
If there was an accomplice, the murder could happen even while the culprit slept. Was there really someone else? An accomplice. Then there was someone else on the train beside the 6 of us. So it looks clear that we had to use the testimonies of 2 detectives.
Deduction is wrong.
Question is, which one do we
Other
hit?
than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
I think it's this one.
This is the truth! Two master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Exactly.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off.
No, your reasoning completely off. Peacekeeper death report operation.
What good does that test?
The victims all burned to death. Burn log, the train did not stop once. It's probably this one.
Devotee even do. Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked.
Yep, we had to use this one.
Came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I had to hit that one.
Together, you committed the crime. This way, there's no contradiction.
Contradiction?
Now admit you had an accomplice already.
It's a different game.
Hey,
Problem is whether or not the accomplice board the train later, right? Because someone aboard the train would have had to stop somewhere.
What good
Exactly.
does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those two checked. But came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was in doubt, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Impossible.
Slash through this mystery. Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
I'm trying.
Make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right?
That's
Or
clever.
maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie or create things not based on the real-world mystery.
Well, that's good to know.
This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
Okay. That's cool.
See. That's a relief.
By the way, without the culprit being one of the six of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
There had to be a false body. Goes with what I've been thinking for a while now. Kind of confirms my suspicion. And if he's tied with Amaterasu, it's very possible they could have stuck the body aboard before the train ever started. The heck?
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Can we do this without you slashing my throat?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
Doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that. Everyone said, so how did the culprit pull it off?
Say,
This time, yours truly is gonna help it think it through. You just leave all the heavy thinking to your lovely Miss Labyrinth Guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. Commit suicide after the crime or play dead. See, neither one of these are the thing I was thinking. Didn't we, like, test the pulse of each person, though? Like, we checked the pulse of each one, right? I don't think they killed themselves. Because I don't think they killed themselves, I'm gonna go right. Only because I don't think they killed themselves. So basically, I don't think that answer is correct. I don't know if this answer is right or wrong, but I don't think that one's correct. Hope that logic follows.
come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh? Or I guess I'll think about the opposite door. I guess I gotta go this way.
Oh, I got it. Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
Why do I have a chain around my neck? Why'd I become her slave? I thought I was her master.
The culprit just played dead.
Okay, so that's...
Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now.
Uh-huh.
And that's no fun at all.
Okay, that's not what I was thinking, but okay.
That's your reasoning? Oh, wait, what's this chain?
Yeah, it's about time we asked about the
I
chain.
told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible.
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me. I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
It's like we're a dog on a leash.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Dead ends. Yeah.
Whoa, watch out!
What the heck?
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Okay, well that's not cool.
So proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
Really?
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth. I'm so awesome.
You know the meaning of that word? Because you just almost killed me. I like the load screen.
I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth,
They just never said we get there in one piece.
but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
Got it.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Aw, that's actually sweet.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
That's not good.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world.
And that's not good.
It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers, and in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
That's definitely not good.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Isn't there a third option?
Let's solve this thing!
You should already know the answer. Now get to it. I really feel like there's a third option here. But we're about to find out.
Careful.
Now, I wasn't able to play Danganronpa on my channel because I've already
To
played
commit
it
suicide after the crime would mean
before.
after
My
killing
channel.
the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
What's my track record on
The mystery
Danganronpa?
labyrinth's roots represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
So my track record is the first game I did very, very good figuring out the puzzles. The second game, I don't think I got any of them. And the third game, I didn't get any of them. So
What's going on here?
basically my track record ain't great. I'm batting like 333.
Part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve
But
it.
you know, if that's baseball, then I could be in the Hall of Fame for that.
Concentrate.
We gotta do the minecart game from like Super Mario RPG.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate.
was the last person to die during this incident? That'd be Apex, right? It'd be the culprit. Let's go with Shinigami though. I want to see what happens if we get it wrong.
We're gonna crash!
Okay, if you get it wrong, you take damage. That's not so big. Okay, it's gonna be the culprit, right? If you commit suicide, that's the only answer. I'm so glad I switched the buttons.
Suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
I just can't look at the controller because when I look at the controller, I see Y, and I'm like, no, that's X.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work. Come on, let's try again.
Who set fire to the dead culprit? The victim, Yuma, the culprit.
Of course, the person who started the fires must be the culprit.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves.
It's wild.
Come on, let's try again.
Who was the last person to be burned to death? That would be Logan. Apex.
This way. We're gonna crash.
No, it's not Apex.
Come on, let's try again.
Okay, then who is it? What's my choices? Sanjay or Zilch? It'd be Zilch. That's right, because he barely was burnt.
Burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire. His zilch.
It worked backwards.
Bingo! You did it, Master!
Dang it, I like you, Zilch.
But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet.
He was stabbed.
If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that.
He stabbed himself, that's why the knife was in his
Although
chest.
everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Yes, I agree. I was working backward.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door!
So Zilch was the killer. And the kill. Makes sense why he had the knife in his chest. So he plunged the knife in his chest
It
while
worked?
things were burning around him.
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm such a terrific guide.
So I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
Like I said, my track record is not the best with these games. I mean, they're clever. They're really clever games.
Is that
Going to
the
happen.
end of it?
Go!
Guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
It does? You think so?
Well, why would he do it? Motive. Oh, wait!
Ah! What's going on?
Zilch killed the other
The
4, then set fire to
conclusion?
himself.
Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
What about the blood on the infirmary door?
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Got a sword. Open the conclusion door. Demolish the conclusion door. I still think I may be right about my theory. And we don't know motive. Ah, screw it. Go with it, FlightlessBird.
So it was fake. It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail.
Huzzah!
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
Okay, so that wasn't the truth. I still think I'm right that there was a hidden body that was planted.
I wonder if Master can even make snap judgments.
Mystery items sometimes throw out noise. These will obstruct your vision and get in the way. So use the master solution blade to cut them down.
Are you gonna remember all of this?
The more noise destroyed, the bigger your bonus you get later. So when it pops in front of you, be
Sure
aggressive
hope you
attack.
got all that down.
Monster destroy noise based on the max amount you destroy in one cycle. Knife and corpse, Melamie's corpse. The knife stuck was already embedded and would certainly have caused a fatal wound. Melamie's corpse, it was burnt to a crisp with the face still barely recognized.
Must be zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims.
I don't know if I did the
and set
noise
himself
track.
on fire. And died from immolation.
Died from
If you
immolation.
think about it.
Right there. Died from immolation. That's the knife and corpse. He didn't die from immolation. Immolation.
Case
Immolation.
solved.
I just pressed the button.
4 murders, 1 suicide.
Ah, I missed the noise.
That's the truth behind the case.
It feels like we're getting to the heart of the case, but something about this whole thing is bugging me. Yeah, somebody's off when we found Zilch's body.
The culprit must be Zilch. Reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime.
No,
He burned the 4 passed out victims,
it's not that one.
then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
It's this one.
This is the truth. No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
Okay. Yeah, answer me. Bloodstains on interior lock. It's gotta be the
I was
bloodstain.
knife stuck in the body.
Oh, that was fast.
Of course I know why.
No, you don't. Couldn't hit the noise.
It was to knock himself out.
There it is. No, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit the noise.
Say,
Is that solution relate to the statement? And also, was there an easy way to pass out?
I was the knife stuck in the body.
Oops. Easier way to knock yourself out.
Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
Stop it! I'm trying to hit the noise! Shoot, I didn't mean... Okay, well that was the right statement, but I want to see it all
His plan was
through.
to fall unconscious. He would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car.
Darn it, I was trying to hit the noise though.
That's a much easier way to pass out.
It's not like aiming your gun at a screen and firing bullets. Something that I just had to practice more when I see it happen again. Unfortunately, the noise happened right when the statement
I
happened.
see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But Zilch's corpse in the first car is different. To me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
Yep.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed.
But
to
another
death.
guy had a stab wound.
I get it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here though. I love you all so very much. Thank you for everything. #1 YouTube comedian, all YouTube. Yes, you are. I firmly believe that because you all are awesome! And as awesome as you are, I hope the rest of your day is equally as awesome. Love you guys so very much. We'll continue on with this mystery very soon. And until then, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter and you are brilliant and you are loved and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.